Hey everybody, Charlie Nurner 2 here, and welcome back to The Witness. We last left off, we followed a beam of light up to the summit of this mountaintop here, and we have quite the scene to look at. This almost confirms that these are actual people, living organisms that have been turned to stone of some sort, or maybe we're frozen in time. But anyway, let's continue on and see what we can figure out. See what we can figure out if I can talk properly. Now, since we're up here, I did just want to come see what this light was and then go back to where we were and continue exploring. But since I see these lines here, we're going to go ahead and trace them and see what happens. Alright. Down to here. Down to here. Okay, that's going down over there. There's another line that I see. We might as well hit that. It's this way. Once again, that is going down there. Looks like we can trace this. It's going to the same place. I've yet to figure out what that means. We shall see. Did that do anything? Let's see if there are any others that we can spot from up here. Just taking a quick look. Man, there's all kinds of stuff that I haven't even seen yet. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Alright, so there's the windmill. I think we started over here, correct? We made our way over this direction. There's the desert. There's a dam over here we haven't been able to get to. We came around, went to the windmill. And then we came around to this side. We didn't go up to this, but we went down here. We activated that beam of light. Then we followed the beam of light directly over here. There is a ton of ground between there and here. Looks like a ship over there. Let's look around the other side real quick while we're up here. Then we're going to head back down. So there's the colors that we saw from the top. Or actually not from the top, when we walked past them. And let's see if we can make heads or tails out of this. So there's a argument. This guy's guarding a book. Maybe a man of faith. We can't crouch. You're not having the best of times here. You've got a laptop, though. You are photographing. No. Surveying. This is not a camera. And you have a hard hat on. You're surveying over here. We've clicked this. It was a very long monologue. You are leading, giving a presentation, a speech. You are showing a display of strength. Are you trying to break this? All of these people seem to have been brought from different areas, locations, and points in their life, but they all seem to be centered around whatever this is. And then you are pulling a cord out of this box. It looks like we're trying to open this box. The light maybe made that first one open up. And then there's symbols all over the box. You're pulling a cable. Alright, maybe that'll make a little more sense as we continue on. Where did we start from? Over here? Alright, so we're going to hit things up as we head back. I believe we've... Hold on, let's go back up top. Let's make sure we didn't miss any traces that we need to do. Maybe from the outside in we should check. Looks like there's one down this way. Now that we've done the white. Maybe there's a black? Yes. Look at this. Look at that. Okay. It goes all the way down here. Once again, over that direction. Okay. Let's see if we can see any more before we leave. I think we may have gotten it. That's the white again. Yellow here. Is there a yellow trail we can make? I don't see how we could yet. Alright, now let's head down. Just keeping an eye out for little paths to trace anywhere we may go. Look at the clouds. It could literally be anything. Now, what does all this mean? Who knows? I'm sure we'll have a culminating event at some point that will maybe give us some context to the story that we're seeing. But as far as I could tell... Oh, here's a person hiking. As far as I can tell, this central point up here is where people were drawn to. Did I missed this the first time I came up here. Okay. Oh no. Right back into it, and it's the duel. So, where's the yellow side? How do I... Where's the yellow color? So we have to separate... Can we do just like this? Well, I want it... Well, I want it to go down here. Oh, it's invisible. Well, that's gonna mess with my head a lot. So if we come over here, I'm tracing with my finger where we would be touching. So we need to go... This will be 2N on that side. So we need to do like this. No. No, we don't. How far down is that? 3? So if we do like this... And... That'll cover everything, right? But it won't separate this. So we need to do like... Am I hitting the other one? I think I am. How do we separate this? This works for that, but now I'm hitting the other one. Am I though? Oh yes, because the line goes like this. Okay. So let's go minimum distance. Like that. Now can I do this? Let's do this. Does that not hit everything? Hold on. It must not. Go like that. No, because it has to go... So we can do like this. No, we have to go one more over. So we have to do that. So we need to go up 1. Up 2. No, up 1. Over like that. Separate you. And then do this. Hey! Have to imagine the yellow line mirroring. What have we here? Let's see. Oh, this is another one of those boxes. Okay. All right, so let's draw this. Give me a second. Takes a minute because I have to draw the hexagons out here. Cool thing about hexagons, though, drawing a honeycomb image like this is as soon as you draw the first hexagon, the others are quite easy to fill in after the fact because they share the angles. So let me finish up here. I've almost got it drawn. All right, I've got my honeycomb drawn. Sorry about that. Now let's copy this. So there's a central point here on the bottom right. Goes over, up, continues up. So we know we can play this in the theater. I believe it should play another video. I'm just tracing the path here on my notes here. All right, I've got it copied. Now we can continue on. I don't know if there's a screenshot feature on this. I mean, I could just watch the video or screenshot it with print screen, but I mean, kind of the feel of these old games, well, this isn't old, but these old style of games, puzzle adventure games like this, is to take notes. I feel you're probably missing out on a bit by not doing that. Alright, so let's continue down. So we got purple, blue, red. It's like a dye farm almost there. Ooh, that's creepy. It's like a diving cage there for sharks. Well, let's keep looking. Can we stand out on this thing's head? We can, in fact. Alright, I'm just looking. There's the sun. There's our beam of light. I'm assuming we need to do like 5 or 6 more of those. I didn't count how many we needed to do. There's that flower again. This flower is representing something, I'm sure. There's a tree stump. Not seeing any obvious lines to trace. It doesn't mean they're not there. It just means I'm not currently seeing them. So let's continue down. I mean, that could almost be one there. It's not, but it could. It's not an apparent path. Okay. Now we came from this direction. Oh. Paint. We came from over there, so let's go this way. Because why not? Even though I do want to go watch the video. We'll get there. Oh, 2 paths. So we can go down towards Dye Farm, or we can head back. Tell you what, I think we're going to head back to where we stopped initially exploring and then come back this direction. I don't know if this leads us there, though. We should probably retrace our steps in order to do that. This appears to be going underground. Or at least through a little grotto. Alright, this is probably inaccessible from this side. Let's continue on. Marshlands with a boardwalk. Seems to be the dye farm or whatever it is over there. What is this? We're coming back here. I don't want to do this yet. I don't want to sporadically check. I want to more systematically check. So let's go back to where we were. We'll come check all this out in due time. Appears to be quite a bit here. Okay, so yeah, we're getting back. This is the building we did not check out. Almost looks like an old castle. because we did our beam of light and then we came over here. But I want to go back to the theater and put in this code we just got. So can we go around this way? There's a bridge. Maybe we can. Yeah, I think we can. Okay, cool. The distance seemed much greater from on the mountaintop. Why can't I walk here? Alright, so we need to go back down the creepy windmill tunnel. Right, boom. Alright. Run down here to the private cinema. Okay, so that's one unlocked. All right, let's see. So we have to finish here, which means, once again, we have to flip this upside. So I'm just looking at these upside down rather than it being an extra puzzle, isn't it? All right, so we need to go here, here, up here, around here, and there. Well, is that the last one we found?
Absolutely simple. What I have to say to you. It's what my teacher said to me. And I'm still deeply discovering the reverberation of that. And it's simply stop looking for what you want. Not cynically stop looking for what you want. Because there's a way of stopping looking for what you want in resignation and cynicism and closing down. But innocently, openly, stop looking for what you want in this moment. Not tomorrow when you have it. But in this moment, to take one moment, whatever it is you want, however mundane or profound, and just stop looking for it. And you will find more than what you could ever want. Because more than what can be wanted is already who you are. It's too simple to be grasped, but absolutely, completely realizable. If, and it is a huge if, of course, you are willing to give up your hope that what you want will be found in the next thought, or the next activity, or the next day, or the next man, or the next woman, or the next teaching, or the next experience. So that's huge. That's the challenge. And I've blessedly traveled to Australia to challenge you in that direction, that directionless direction. It's so simple that it has to be said over and over, because it just slips right by the mind. And if it's said over and over and in enough ways and then not said, it can just be revealed. Not as something new, but as something absolutely fresh. Not new, but fresh. Who you are is not new, but it is always fresh. Who you think you are is old and dead. We just keep trying to think it a little better, squeeze some life. Is that clear? It is? because that's really the basis of what I have to say. It's not a teaching. It's not a belief system. It's not a way to live your life. It's not a should stop. It's not an if you stop, you will be rich and famous and universally loved and never have a sad moment. None of that, I promise. But if you're willing to investigate for yourself without believing it or learning it or hoping to get something from it, just a pure investigation out of the natural curiosity of the human mind, just to investigate for yourself what is here when I stop trying to get anything. And how much of that is here? And where does that begin? And where does that end? And then the question, am I willing to trust that? And then the challenges get very big. But we'll get to that later.
While I don't disagree...
Any questions about what I just said?
Oh, is this the same thing?
Want me to say it again? You already are everything you want, only maybe not in the way you imagine what you want. And it's that imagination itself that keeps you from discovering that you already are everything you want. So if you just take this evening as an experiment to give up any imagination, any image of what you need to be totally fulfilled, just give it up. It's just an image, just a thought. Maybe a spiritual thought, maybe a worldly thought, a relationship thought, career thought. Just give it up. And directly discover what's here, unthought, unimagined. How's that? Good. Good.
Okay, we're done this time. While I don't disagree with what she is saying overall, just back up the video a little bit, watch her say that again, and look at her eyes. She has some of the saddest, most empty, most hopeless eyes I think I've ever seen anyone have. So although her message may be uplifting, it's almost frightening, her delivery of that. And I don't know that lady from Adam. I'll have to look up who that is, but you can clearly see that she's tortured. And I guess it goes to what I've experienced in life. The more intelligent one seems to be, and I don't mean just like how many books they've read or how many classes they've been to. I mean just like IQ, like actual just down-to-earth smarts. The more intelligent and the more aware a person is, the more unhappy and lonely they seem to be. So that old saying, ignorance is bliss, which is almost what that lady was saying there, just in a lot less words. The more I've been through life and the more I've experienced, the more I can see where that's the case. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's continue to explore. So we've learned some things since we've last been here. I still don't know how to do this. We'll come back to that. That's irritating me. But there's a doorway somewhere. It's not here. Was it here? There was a doorway somewhere that did not seem to have a pattern to it, and we've since learned much like the theme of this game, at least what I've experienced so far, that it's about perspective. So, oh. Oh. You're juggling. Your shadow is juggling. But here, you're not juggling. So you must be a jester. Alright, so let's continue to look. There's blue in here. Yeah, so I think it's time to head up to that castle. I would very much like to illuminate these, but I need to... Well, I need to do something to illuminate these. Where's the cables going? Was it... It's up there, which comes over here. And this is the one I don't know. Alright, let's look. Let's look. 3-in-1 Tetris piece, right? Made a Tetris piece around the Tetris piece. Tetris piece with 1 extra. 4, 5. Maybe it's just number. It can't be just number because we've done 6 up here and that's not... 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe it is just that simple. Maybe it's just highlight 3 around each of these, which would be like that, and then like that. Did that? Hold on. Let's try it again. That's 3. That's 3. So that didn't work, so maybe we highlight 3 and then highlight 3. Why does that not work? That... Oh, because I'm an idiot. We have to block off every single one of these. Okay. So we've tried this many a times. That doesn't work. You would think it would, but maybe they have to be straight. So they still have to connect though, so we can't do... We would have to do like a shape kind of like that, but maybe we can do it the other way. Hold on, come back. Let's do like this. No, that doesn't work. Let's do like that. No. If we do... that, well, we need to seal it off somehow. How did we just did that before? How did we do it? We did like this. That doesn't work because we can't finish the top up there. So we would have to do like that, which also doesn't work because we can't do the vertical line. So how can we make 3 straight with this one? Like that? No. Doesn't work. Can it be more? Come on. I really don't want to have to look this up, and I feel like everybody's got such faith in me for doing this. How do we do this? That's 4. That's too many, and we can't block it off. Only way to do that would be to come up and down. That's too much. So up and... No, because then it opens up. So maybe we need to do this side, which we can't, because we have to finish here, right? We have to literally come like this to do that last part. But we can't because those 2 at the bottom wouldn't be hit. Oi. Maybe a zigzag of some sort, so we can do like... That would almost do it, but we don't... Boom. But we can do that the other way, right? No, we can't. All right, we're coming back. I'm going to figure that out, but I just don't want to spend an hour racking my brain on that. All right, let's go to... Which direction? We went through a bridge back here. All right, so before we head up to there, there may be a portion lower here. We're going to check that out next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.